everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Truck Series. Craftsman has took over the Truck Series here at the FMRA, and my co-host, as always, Josh Aldridge. Josh, we got to enjoy a great SK Modified race yesterday with the return and the debut of the new manufacturers, the new sponsors, the new drivers, and this is going to be a lot of the same, because taking over this sponsor, the Liverpool Football Club, is Chris Gamble in the number 93, who was also the fastest during practice. Josh.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool being his sponsor. You know, I was trying to Google their record and see what their record was last year and see how well they performed and all this. And someone finally told me they're a soccer team. And I'm like, oh, okay, no wonder I can't find them.
All right, now the fastest on the track, Brandon Cook. Brandon Cook right now in that 002. He did start his own SK Modified, did not have the greatest outcome there in the first race, but hey, who knows what will happen going forward. But Snap-on Racing, the 002, looking pretty good right now as it's sitting on the pole, and I believe that's going to be staying on the pole, Josh.
Yeah, he looks untouchable.
A whole 40. Yeah. 48 .048 seconds faster than second place. Number 43, Blaze. And now that was something we got to talk about. Blaze left Snap-on Racing to start his own truck team, the number 43. We'll show him during this this announcement as we run through the cars here. I'm going to try to get through these cars pretty quick because a lot of them are still the same, but we will bring up the slight differences as we cross them. That was not what I wanted. All right, 002, Brandon Cook there. And then we got the 43 of Blaze. Now, 43 of Blaze, I want to show off this car a little bit if we can. I mean, look at that, Josh. It's Blaze 43. I believe it's Blaze Motorsports is the new team name.
That's a beautiful truck.
Let me double check that for everybody. Yep, Blaze Motorsports Toyota. Looking great there, Blaze. And let's go ahead and keep going here. Caden Gamble taking over the number 7 truck here for Gamble Motorsports. And then we got the 98 of Brad Miller. Now, you know I got to bring this up, Josh. They sold their truck team at the beginning of Season 1 to afford to be able to keep Cup racing. And then the FMRA gifted every team that was with the FMRA at the time an SK Modified. One SK Modified and a team, right?
Yeah.
And in doing so, Brad Miller went and won the championship as it was Beginnis Miller Racing. And then Chris Michaels bought in, made it Michaels Miller Racing, and in all of their hard work through Season 1, they are now back to owning, I believe 2 trucks are in the field today. The 98 right here, running up front. Something else we should note, incredible work by Brad Miller. We'll talk about more of him during the race probably, I'm sure. Sitting next to next row back, we got the 65 of Taylor Berger. Berger, sorry, my apologies. And the 65 of Taylor Berger and Ford driving for Aldridge Racing now. And then we got Aaron Aldridge in the number 5 as normal. We got the 18 of Austin Kiesler, nothing changed there. Here it is, the 99 of Chris Michaels with Sunco behind, on the car or on the truck there. Looking good.
Yeah, that's hot.
Chris Michaels looking good there. We got the 420 of Zane High, nothing changes there. The 14 of Tyler Ferguson, nothing changes there. We got the 56 of Mikey Henderson, nothing changed there. The 57 of Bruno, that was JMR. Bruno is now driving the 57. We got the 11 of Jack Bad, nothing changed there. The 15 of Triple C. We got the 60 of Summer Rain. We got the 59 of Jeremy Stelhorn, which Jeremy Stelhorn just got into this truck. This was Bruno's truck last season. Good luck to Jeremy Stelhorn. Brother to Triple C. We got the number 1 of Rory Thompson, who just got added this season. Dream Racing on the hood. Rad Roots Racing is the team owners. 95, Brett Aldridge just starting his own team. Or sorry, he had his team, but starting it a truck team this season. Good luck to Brett Aldridge. Was driving for Aldridge Racing in trucks, but of course they will probably still work together in all this. The 16 of Christopher Rich Money Racing. Nothing changed there. We got the 001 of Mike Storm for Snap-on. Snap-on adding a 4, filling out the field. We got the 88 of Brett Rynier. Nothing changed there. Good luck to Brett Rynier. We got the 710 of Chronics High. We got the 19 of Chris Chaos. We got the 722 of Corey Gamble. We got the we got the 17 of Sophie Raydog. We got the 93 of Chris Gamble. Like I said, taking over for the driver that no longer works there. Changed it to 93. We got the 26 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. We got the 007 of Jackson Beauregard. We got the 22 of Billy Raydog driving for Gamble Motorsports. We got the 387 of Trey Fanta. And that is going to mark the field. Josh, are you excited?
Always. Yeah, I'm definitely excited. I mean, if this race is anything like the SK race, we are in for a fantastic show.
Now, we've ran through the order. We let you know everyone that's new, all the changes. Not many changes, but there is like some new trucks in there. A little flair on some of them. I'm really liking Michaels Miller Racing. I know I keep saying that. I said that in the SKs. But, I mean, look at this team.
Yeah. I mean, we've been talking about it, before even the broadcast started. We just can't stop talking about this team, that truck. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's a story that'll definitely, if someone doesn't write something about it, I don't know. I don't know, Josh. I don't know.
They missed out.
Well, next time by, we're going to go green. I've also really liked this Blaze Motorsports 43. I don't know why, but it looks really good up there.
Yeah, it has that old school flair to it.
A lot of Toyotas up here in the front. A little bit different than the SK race where we've seen a lot of Dodge at the front of the SK race, but no Dodge here in the Truck Series. And here we go, 100 laps, North Wilkesboro, and the Truck Series is on. Right now, Brandon Cook lost it a little bit. Blaze is going to go on by. Brad Miller's going to go on by.
Got a little loose up there in the top line.
Aaron Aldridge also trying to get by. Blaze is going to take the lead.
Ooh.
We got the 98 of Brad Miller holding on to second with Brandon Cook and Aaron Aldridge, Austin Kiesler. We got the number 7 of Caden Gamble as well in the mix. This is not how I didn't know Blaze Motorsports had this much invested in that team already.
They have invested their money wisely in these first few laps of showing.
Oh, hey, Todd's trying to hand you. Will you grab that envelope from him?
Yeah.
All right, hand that to me. Thank you. Let me open this. Oh, I just got a note. Apparently, they have hired everyone that Gamble Motorsports fired last season.
Okay. Ballsy move, and it looks like it's paid off for them.
The 98 right now, Brad Miller holding off Aaron Aldridge. Aaron Aldridge looking good here at North Wilkes-Barre. I don't know if Aldridge Racing had this marked down as a track they're good at, North Carolina, but I would definitely mark it down now. Brandon Cook holding on. Austin Kiesler and Mikey Henderson fighting there. Caden Gamble's falling back here. He's got Summer Rain, Jack Bad around. We got the 16 of Christopher Rich making his way up. The 88 of Brett Rynier not too far behind. We got the 420 of Zane Hyde, the 99 of Chris Michaels. That car just looks crazy good. Good job to Michaels Miller Racing. A bunch of other drivers in the mix here, but I want to get back up to our leader. And looks like he's starting to lose that lead he has as Brad Miller's starting to catch up. But also here comes Aaron Aldridge.
Track's coming to them. Those lines are forming, and they're catching their leader, and we're going to see some racing for the lead here real soon.
When's the last time you seen the 43 leading a race?
It's been a minute.
Blaze Motorsports, I mean, made some big moves. I did see that their account when they issued it to the FMRA, because me and Josh are on the board. It did look a little low to start the season. I thought maybe just fees got to that team, but they must have invested a lot of money.
Yeah, they money well spent. I will say that.
And look at Brad Miller. I mean, Michaels Miller Racing, Brad Miller, 98. He's holding with them. Aaron Aldridge, third, trying to hold on, but looks like he's fishtailing. The 98's going to go low on the 43. He might have sent it a little too hard, but he's there.
Racing hard for that lead right now.
Brad Miller don't get a chance at the lead too often, and I think he might have pushed that 98 a little too hard there.
We still got plenty of racing left. He can try again, get his composure, and make a better run.
Right now we see two Toyotas and a Ford. Top three. Another Toyota. And then we got another Ford. And then finally a Chevy. Caden Gamble in that 7. Making his way up through the field. The 5 is going to stick his nose down in the 98, but the 98 is going to be able to run away here. Right now, Blaze Motorsports, untouchable. Soon as anyone gets to the side of them, and it seems like they lose all momentum.
Yeah, getting up beside them takes the wind off their spoiler, and it just affects their car. And he Blaze capitalizes on it and comes out the victor.
If you notice, although Blaze left Snap-on Racing, Snap-on is on the back of that truck.
Didn't go far.
So maybe some ties to Snap-on Racing, keeping the 43 running exceptionally well as well. That wasn't in our notes, but I mean it's on the car, right?
It's on it.
All right, make sure it just wasn't me seeing it. Well, we see what top 4 is currently. Let's go ahead and run on back to see. Well, actually, there's a faster way to do this. Yep, thank you. Looks like Barry Sternparts Jr. is having some issues. Back of the pack here. It's got the 65. Taylor not doing so hot. Number 1 of Rory Thompson. Rad Roots Racing having a hard time. Rad Roots Racing getting into each other right there.
Oh!
Not good.
They did get together.
That's supposed to wreck your boss. That's not going to be good in the locker room later. Corey Gamble trying to pass the 95. '93 of Chris Gamble looking good out here on the track. Summer Rain, Chronic High. There's Chris Michaels. A battle right now. Fat Money Racing and Chris Chaos, all Chevys. 420 of Zane High. We got Chris Michaels. We got Austin Kiesler, Mikey Henderson. The 7 of Caden Gamble. 002 of Brandon Cook. Aaron Aldridge still in third. Second place, none other than Brad Miller, which is still quite a shocker to me. Here in the Truck Series, just got his team back and running incredibly well.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to him. I mean, no rust in that tank whatsoever. Working lap 25.
And untouchable right now is Blaze Motorsports. Brad Miller is trying his best. He's got that 98 running exceptionally well, but just not enough to keep up with the 43. Aaron Aldridge holding on to third right now. Brandon Cook trying to get back up there to the front, but them boys are running fast. You got Caden Gamble in that 7 just holding outside the top 5. Mikey Henderson in the 56. And then you got Austin Kiesler in the 18. Starting to work his way up the field here. My question right now is, will Blaze be able to hold on this whole race, Josh?
Well, no. I mean, you know, if you watch the SK race, you've seen a dominant driver, and then at the end of the race, he was not the one that put in the victory lane. I think the same thing's going to happen here.
I mean, but either way, he shouldn't, even if he does not end this race how he's starting it, should not have his head down. Starting your own team, getting up front, I mean, and staying up front, showing your car up front, this is a big deal for a team like Blaze Motorsports, just starting a brand new team. Wouldn't you say, Josh?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I said that, but I'm not saying that to throw rocks at them. I mean, nothing to hold their head low about, because this is a dominant run, and this is just a sign of things to come for him and his team.
I mean, right now, also 98 of Brad Miller. If this is not where he finishes, don't hang your head low about this. This is a dominant start to a season, in my opinion.
I mean, I totally agree.
You kind of, the first race kind of marks who's going to be running up front the whole season. Like, am I wrong?
It's a kind of things to come. I mean, you know, it shows off who's getting off on the right foot, and that's how you want to start the season. You want to start it off on the right foot. I mean, a bad finish, a bad start, a bad few races could just, you know, tell you how your whole season's going to go.
Now the question is, will fuel be a problem before the tires? You know, these trucks only ran 50 laps their first season. This is our first season where we're stretching out 100 laps for this truck series. And we don't really know. We don't know much about the equipment, we've never pushed it this far, Josh.
No, we haven't, but, you know, as I'm fond of saying, there's only one way to find out.
We are coming up on traffic for the leaders.
And that's going to play a key factor here. I mean, you know, how can he perform with slower traffic in front of him? Can he maneuver his way through the field?
Well, let's see, Blaze. We've never really seen him up front. I mean, I'm not being rude. We've seen him win a couple races last season. I believe 2 races in Truck Series for Snap-on Racing, and 1 in SK. And maybe he won a race in Cup, but I don't think so. I think he got replaced before that reason. So I don't know how well he's going to do with traffic.
Well, we will find out shortly.
We are about to hit 40 laps into this 100-lap race. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are. 98 of Brad Miller starting to zoom back in on the 43, see what happens when they get to traffic. The 5 is going the opposite direction. He was holding on, but now he is dropping back, and Brandon Cook and Caden Gamble are about to make, and Austin Kiesler, about to make up that difference if Aaron Aldridge can't figure out what's going on with that 5. Josh, the officials are giving you permission to check the radio if you want to try to talk to your brother real quick.
All right, I'll be, excuse me. I'll be back.
The 43 now up on traffic. The 26 is the first truck going to be in his way, and Blaze is going to waste no time to get up there and decide which line he's going to run, because he can see that 98. Oh, he gets a little loose. Gets a little worrisome. The 43. Here comes the 98. Ooh, they get into it. And here comes Brandon Cook to the inside of the 5. Now back behind him, trying to pass him the 5. Pulls away ever so slightly, not as much as we were seeing earlier. Could this be a problem for the 5? Look at him go so low. I don't know, he pulled away that time.
All right, not only him, but all these trucks in Aldridge Racing right now are battling a tight truck here.
Makes sense.
The handling has went away, and they're searching for what line works for them right now, but they're running like a bulldozer at the moment.
The 43 trying to find his line to get around the 26. He might go to the outside. We are seeing blocks from everybody here. The 007's throwing blocks, the 26 throwing blocks, not trying to let these leaders by, because they don't want to go a lap down, which is legal here in the FMRA. I mean, as long as you're battling to stay on the lead lap, that is okay. It's when you're several laps down.
I mean,
go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, you got to battle for that lead, you know, battle to stay on that lead lap.
Caution!
As I was saying, battle to stay on the lead lap.
When you're on track, right after that caution fell.
No, it's kind of a rude move.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
The 56 goes down for a block, and the 19 just turns him.
That didn't look much like a block to me. That looked intentional.
Let's go.
I'm being biased.
Let's go check out the number 19's view of that. Can we get a... Nope, too far. Too far. Too far. And he turns up.
Oh, he did.
He wrecked him on purpose. I don't know what the FMRA are going to do about that, but I think a fine might be coming to the 1956 of Mikey Henderson. Now 2 laps down. Aaron Aldridge got caught up in that wreck as well. Brandon Cook, Mike Storm.
Huh.
Not good, not good, not good. Summer Rain. Jackson Beauregard. When an accident collects that many, and it didn't look that big at all. Camera guys, we gotta talk about angles. All right, you gotta catch these moments. Well, that is gonna stir things up here in the truck division. It's the start of the season.
Yeah.
I think a fine will definitely be dropped on that 19. I mean, I can already hear Josh's phone buzzing, and I turned mine off, so.
Yeah, mine's definitely going off.
I'm guessing we're going to have a meeting after this race. And here we go. The 98 gets the top line on the 43. The 43 goes real low. But the 98's going to hold to the outside, and look at the 98 go.
Whoa!
Austin Kiesler, Caden Gamble, Triple C, Chris Chaos. And there goes Brad Miller. Brad Miller has took the lead. The 43 is going to try to catch on. Austin Kiesler there, Triple C. I mean, we are seeing a battle right now.
Battles all over the track, jockeying for a position.
We're 3 wide towards the back. 65 of Taylor Berger. Everybody bumping and grinding there. Things are getting hectic. The 43 falling back to the 18. And Austin Kiesler goes after Brad Miller. But is he going to be able to catch him, Josh?
He's plenty of time left. I think he can.
I mean, we said we were going to talk about him more in the night, and I think now is the perfect time. Brad Miller has done incredible with rebuilding at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of season 1, Beginnis Miller Racing, and now Michaels Miller Racing. I mean, it didn't have a truck team season 1. And here we are leading the first race of season 2. I don't know what to say, Josh.
Yeah, sorry about that. Phone's still buzzing, still going crazy. I'm just gonna have to turn this thing off.
Your brother's starting to call you, huh?
Well, brother, crew chiefs,
Mikey.
yeah.
Things at Aldridge Racing at the start of the season going to have some drama filled. Brad Miller running away with this. Austin Kiesler trying to catch him. Blaze in the 43 trying to hold on. You got the 15 of Triple C there. We got the 7-10 of Chronix High. And then the 14 of Tyler Ferguson has made his way up here. $7.22 of Corey Gamble. You got the 7 of Caden Gamble. Gamble Motorsports starting to make themselves known up here towards the front. The 43 falling back even more. And right now the 98 has no one in sight.
He's got that. The 43's got that dirty air, and it's just not working out for him. It's not working in his favor.
That clean air is definitely working for the 98, though.
Yeah, it definitely is. And the Blaze, he's probably overgunning his truck, going and too hard with it, and it's probably hurting him in the long run as well, trying to get back what he's lost.
That's the big problem. Being out front, you got no way to judge. Like, am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? And oversending it is a big problem.
It is.
Ryko on that 98 to kind of match the opposite of the 99, which Sunco, which is on the back of the 98, you see it there, which is on the 99. I mean, let's go find him real quick just to show you here. I mean, look at that 99. Just looks incredible.
It does. I mean, that's a beautiful truck. I love that. I mean, that's, wow.
Definitely gives you, I don't even know what it gives you. It's got good vibes to it, though.
It does. It has a retro look to it that I thoroughly enjoy.
Triple C has passed Austin Kiesler there. And here comes the 710 of Chronix High as well. And I don't even think Brad Miller knows what's going on behind him, to be honest, unless someone's telling him.
Well, if you have a lead like that, would you care?
Well, maybe a little bit. I'd like to know who's catching me and how fast.
Well, at this rate, I don't think nobody is at the moment.
The 98 is fast. That's for sure. You got the 15 and the 18. Triple C, Austin Kiesler, Chronix High, and the 43 about to go down another one to, I believe. Oh no, Mike Storm is 18 laps down. Never mind. Ignore Mike Storm. He's just trying to get back on the lead lap here.
It's going to take him a miracle.
Camera guys, we really need to talk about us missing action, all right? I get it, leaders matter, but if there's a wreck, we kind of need to know.
Well, the leaders matter. Yes, they do. But when they got a lead like this, here's an idea. Span around.
Something. The fact that the guy's 18 laps down and I have no idea why is a problem, camera guy. You know, we're going to have to talk to Brad after this race. Someone might be getting fired. I'm just saying. Brett Aldridge has worked his way up to 7th. He's got the 93 of Chris Gamble nipping at his heels. Corey Gamble has fallen back to 10th, or worked his way up to 10th, one of the two. Tyler Ferguson's fallen back a bit. You got the 65 of Taylor Berger, who's worked his way up to 14th. Sophie Raydog in the 17 working her way up with Summer Rain. Got the 007 of Jackson Beauregard. Also working his way up is Jackson Beauregard's 1 lap down. Summer Rain's 1 lap down. Aaron Aldridge is 3 laps down. Brad Miller, though, just running his race. Mike Storm, who's 18 laps down, has worked his way to second place in the field, worked his way up quite a bit there. The 15 and the 18 just got into each other. These guys are running their bosses hard today.
They are. I mean, you know, not sure what to think of that. Not sure if the bosses said, hey, treat me like anyone else, or maybe, I don't know what the issue may be.
Is Austin Kiesler like, hey, I need more pay? What's going on here between Triple C and Austin Kiesler? 15 lets Austin Kiesler by there. This could be bad for Austin Kiesler. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I thought there for a minute the 15 was going to spin him. He got real close to that back bumper.
He got close. He let him know he was there. Let him know what he could do.
15 and the 18 trading places. The 7-10 of Chronic Size worked to 4th. Blaze has fallen back to 5th place. And here comes the 93 of Chris Gamble to make it worse. 98 is got passed by Mike Storm. What is in that truck, Nos?
I don't know.
Let's see, where's Aaron Aldridge? Aaron Aldridge making his way through the field. Currently near the 57 of Bruno. I think everyone that had to go down pit road on them fresh tires are just zooming by the competition.
Might be, yeah. I mean, fresh tires is where it's at. You know, I mean, it grips better, runs better.
The 98 of Brad Miller. Somehow holding on to this lead. And I mean, what a lead he's got.
He's definitely in the truck to beat right now with how big of a lead does he have?
4-second lead.
Wow.
With no end in sight for the 98. The 18 and the 15, second, third, 7-10, fourth, 43 holding on to fifth, but got the 93 nipping at his heels. Jack Bad is going to round out 7th place. You got the 56 of Mikey Henderson, who is 9 laps down. He started 12th. He's currently 29th with everyone, thanks to Chris Chaos. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how else to put that. You got Caden Gamble in the 7 there, working his way up through. 387 of Trey Fanta next to the 007 of Chris Jackson Beauregard. My apologies. Jackson Beauregard there. And then 722 of Corey Gamble. The 95 of Brett Aldridge making his way up through the field here, currently 11th. But will anyone be able to catch the 98?
I'm going to say no. No, they're not. Coming around 10 to go, 11 to go.
$11 laps to go. And although he's coming up on traffic, I'm going to have to agree that I don't think they can get back that 5-second gap in 11 laps. And as he crosses the line right here, 10 laps to go. What do you think the crew chief's yelling in the ear of Brad Miller right here?
Take your time. Don't do nothing stupid.
9 laps to go, and the gap grows.
They're probably discussing what they're going to eat after this race by now.
And here we come across the line with 8 laps left. Brad Miller holding on. Austin Kiesler, Triple C, the 710 of Chronics High, fighting here. Triple C going to go back up to try to battle for second against Austin Kiesler. He kind of knocked him off balance, pushing him into that corner and gets to the outside.
Oh.
These two fighting for position. And the 15's going to get by. The 710's going to join him. Them two could have had second and third, but Triple C literally ran Austin Kiesler hard, and now the 18 going to run the 710 the same way.
Oh.
As Brad Miller comes around to 5 to go. 5 laps left. And although things going good for the 98, the same can't be said for the 99 at the moment, who's about to go a lap down.
Ooh.
Brad Miller finding his way through. 6 seconds is the gap now. 710, the 43 getting ran up by the 93.
Uh-oh.
Blaze has history of Gamble Motorsports. And Chris Gamble gets a little loose after trying to hit the 43 there. The 710 going to pass the 15 on the outside. No, 15 gets ahead. And here we go, white flag this time by... No, never mind. White flag next time by. I lied. This time, yeah, there we go. White flag in the air.
I made a mistake last race myself, but I'll forgive you.
And Brad Miller is going to take home the win here at North Wilkes-Barre Season 2 starting race. Chronics High is going to get second. Triple C third. Austin Kiesler fourth. Blaze is going to take fifth. Chris Gamble sixth. Jack Bad seventh. Trey Fanta eighth. Corey Gamble ninth. Rory Thompson 10th. To go ahead and pause and read the screen you want to see where everybody else finished. I want to say good job to everyone today at Season 1. Chris Chaos, we're going to want to see you at the FMRA officials hauler at the end of this race. So we'll see you then. And to everybody else, hope to catch you on the next one. Peace!